I don't have a formal compost pile here in our landscape. We just have too much organic matter because of all the pecan trees. Compost, however, is a really wonderful source of organic matter, the best thing you can add to any soil. We blow it out here, all the leaves, and then mulch them in the low areas of this area. And about once a year we come out and harvest the decayed organic matter, and it's a wonderful amendment for our soils. Let's see what Stephen Chambly, who works at Shandor Gardens, let's see what Stephen would suggest on composting.
Hi, now I'm here at the Fort Worth Botanic Garden. I'm going to talk with Stephen Hayden. He's a horticulturist from England, and he's become sort of obsessive about his compost, and we're going to find out why. All right, so what do we do? Show me what is this?
Well, this is perfect compost. This is all decomposed, and you can't see any of the parent material, and it's just teeming with microbes.
And it doesn't smell bad. If compost smells bad, it's not finished.
You've got a problem.
Yeah.
It's anaerobic decomposition. It's organic and sweet. It's good stuff.
It's your best friend.
It is indeed.
I thought I was his best friend, but whatever.
Well, sorry to tell you, Stephen.
All right, so what is this? This looks sort of like compost.
Well, this is a commercial blend that I purchased, and you can still see some of the parent material.
This needs to be composted a little bit longer, or could you use it as top dressing?
I dig it in. It's the one I use most commonly.
Okay.
I don't really have any problems with it.
And then what is all this mess?
Well, this is the components that we need to get to it. We got brown material here rich in carbon. It's easy to find this brown material. This is hay. In the fall we have plenty of leaves, very easy. But to get this really cooking, we need a 1 to 25 ratio of nitrogen. And where do we find nitrogen? In the green material. We've got grass clippings here. Grass clippings, of course, can stay on the grass, and that's a very good practice.
So we mix this together, and then what? In how many days?
2 months if you do it right.
All right.
But don't put any animal products in here.
Okay.
It doesn't decompose well, and it encourages varmints to come.
No chicken bones or beef fat or anything.
And don't be scooping the dog poop and putting it in here either.
Okay.
Manure is okay, but it needs to come from a plant-eating animal and a ruminant.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't we go have a look at the compost outpost over here, and it'll show various composting bins and things where we can cook this stuff. Right.
Very good. We can do that.
All right. It's right over here. We're here at the compost outpost. This is just a display of different kinds of compost bins. There's different kinds of, there's one called a biostack and a compost slip and this and that. But basically these are to neaten up your compost piles. One of the problems some of them have, they don't let a lot of oxygen in there. You do have to turn it, but you know what? If you got kids, there you go, the bio orb.
You can roll this one around.
Or get the kids to roll it around.
That sounds like a much better plan.
Get the grandkids to do it. The basic compost is just pile it on the ground and let nature do it. This is your basic real gardener's compost bin, okay? Open on sides for lots of air circulation in here. It's even got a tube in the middle to allow air to reach the center of the pile. And it's not pretty, extremely functional. And at the other end of the spectrum, we have the double barrel rolling compost bin. The only problem here is it really doesn't hold a whole lot, and potentially the ugliest one out here.
This is my favorite.
Probably, yeah, the most functional.
Pallets, recycled, sustainable approach. Not aesthetically pleasing. I'll go along with that, but it's very functional and cost effective. And this is the way I go.
Wait a minute, ugly but effective.
There you go, Steve. That was your cue. You said it, not me.
All right, we're out of here. Thank y'all.